I like to imagine what aliens are doing. So, what if, ET life, extraterrestrials, non human, whatever we're calling them, what if they have disclosure issues on their home planet? Like they don't know about humans, right? If they're the ones visiting us, right? Like, let's say it's just one specific planet or multiple species. What if are they hidden from each other too, right? Like, does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
what else is going? Are we the only, cover up in the universe of life? Does it make sense? Like what I'm asking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, that's
Yeah.
interesting to me, and how that could look on their side. And does that affect our disclosure? I kind of just thought of that right now. Like, how would that affect our disclosure if they're dealing with something like that? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyone have
Do
any
you want
thoughts?
to go, Dan?
What do you think?
I mean, you can go ahead.
Oh yeah, cool. I have a thought about this because I remember the last time that was brought up when you brought it up, Patrick, on the video that you did. So there is something interesting about this. If there is a civilization that has been kept from the truth that there are other species just like we are, we're kept in the dark for 70 years, 70 plus years right now, almost going towards 80. There's a question I have about this. It's actually kind of an argument, maybe, on quotes. If it has to be, if that civilization and how much it is, how well traversed they are in the universe. Like what I try to mean is, in the phase that we are right now, we can't go into other planets. We're unable to go to other planets. We don't have the technology to colonize other planets. So are we talking about the civilization like us, like a civilization that doesn't have the capacity or the technological advancement to colonize other planets? Or are we talking about a civilization that the broader public, like the public, does that make sense? The majority of the people there know that their government has the ability to go to other planets, because if they know that their government has the ability to go anywhere in the universe, I think that narrows down the possibility that they think they're the only species. They're probably going to have these discussions. Their discussions that they have in their own planet are way more advanced than us, because they're probably going to be very easy at the fact and at ease, because they're going to think that, yeah, so now we have the capability to colonize the universe. So that would mean that the probability goes very low that we don't encounter another species. I think they're going to think about that. This is going to be something that they're pretty sure of. But yet again, if they are like us, then we have other questions, because when you don't have the technology to see it with your own eyes, when you know that your government doesn't know how to go to other planets at that point of time, then yeah, you don't think a lot about other civilizations. That's my opinion about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. No, you're thinking it through. Daniel, you got a quick comment? Khan took up a lot of your time. So
yeah, I did.
I'm just saying. I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
You got 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds, bro. Go.
Yeah. I don't know if I even understood the question, to be honest. But
I love it.
No, but it kind of makes me think of this is what I took from it, I guess, is that there's these two prospects. That one, it's everyone else has figured it out and they're just waiting for us to. That seems way less likely. It's a bigger stretch for me to believe that than we're all in our own individual stages of discovery here. If there are multiple trillions of expressions of sentient life out there, it stands to reason that would be at just various different stages of discovering ourselves and one another. It kind of also makes me wonder about this thing, which might be slightly related but slightly different, in that What if, like, we always assume that these advanced races out there, if one day we are to encounter them, that they will be so far in advance to us that it would be kind of like, you know, if a lion could speak English, you wouldn't understand him anyway. That kind of difference in, you know, evolution. What if it is that just like we discover another species just like us that is literally like 12 weeks older than us? Like literally no more than that, and we're kind of at very similar levels of evolution, and just, we're both like not even a type 1, well, we're just emerging into type 1 civilizations, and
that makes sense.
It's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it? How funny would it be if we encountered another alien species like tomorrow, and they were like a year older than us? And it was like, wow, we got really ripped off. We didn't even discover the more advanced one.
Yeah,
but that would be funny.
Hey, and that happens. And I agree. And I think there's all kinds right along the way. So all good points, guys. Shout out to Con and Daniel for giving their points here. Mine was better, but